Do you know that every day, thousands of older adults across the globe suffer serious, life-changing injuries in their own bathrooms? If you're over 60 and you're watching this right now, I want you to know that this video was made specifically for you, because your safety and independence matters to us. I have a first-hand experience of what it takes to live with a dependent parent, an experience that haunts me till date. And because we care about you living longer, stronger, safer, and vibrant as you explore the rare gift of longevity, I strongly advise you watch this video so that you remain independent and full of energy. According to the Center for Disease Control, over 235,000 people visit emergency rooms each year due to bathroom-related injuries, and the highest rate of those falls occurs in people over the age of 65. That's nearly 650 seniors per day. But what most people don't realize is that many of these life-threatening injuries don't just happen by chance. They happen for some specific reasons that have been revealed by many established scientific studies. Unfortunately, we only discover them when we find ourselves in the emergency wards, where only the lucky few will make it out. Now, I know this sounds scary, and it is, but the good news is that this isn't some mysterious condition with no cure. There are medically backed, scientifically proven ways to dramatically lower your risk. Simply by understanding how your body works, how your blood pressure, blood sugar, and hormones fluctuate throughout the day as you reach 60 and above, and also how shower habits interact with your cardiovascular system, your balance, and your brain. In this video, I'm going to guide you step by step through everything you need to know to avert this calamity. But here's the key. If you only watch the first minute or skip through parts of this video, you may miss the most important tips that could literally save your life, or the life of someone you love. Please watch this video all the way through so you can understand the full solution. Because if you miss the details, you may apply the advice incorrectly and still end up in danger. Before we proceed, if you haven't subscribed yet, we recommend you do so that you don't miss any of our life-saving videos. If you enjoy this video, type the word "yes" in the comment section. And if you don't enjoy the video, type "no" so that we can make a better content for you that meets your needs next time. Or you can simply tell us what topic you want us to make a content about, and we will do just that. Because we're here to help our seniors live a healthy and fulfilled life at all cost. Now let's begin the countdown. Number 5, why early morning showers may be risky for seniors over 60. There's something peaceful about the quiet of early morning. For many people over 60, it's a cherished routine. Wake up early, stretch, and head straight to the shower to start the day. But what if I told you that this very moment, the early morning shower, is actually one of the most dangerous times for seniors to bathe? It sounds harmless, even comforting, but science says otherwise. Let's take Kyle, for example. Kyle is a 72-year-old retired carpenter from a small town in Oregon. Every day, just after 6 a.m., he steps into his shower while the house is still cold, and the sun hasn't fully risen. He does this out of habit. One day, however, he stood up too quickly, felt dizzy from the sudden temperature change, and slipped. Thankfully, he only bruised his hip, but for others, that same fall could be life-changing or even fatal. Here's the issue. In the early morning, your blood pressure tends to spike. This is due to your body's circadian rhythm, the natural internal clock that regulates sleep and wake cycles. Between 6 a.m. and 9 a.m., your body releases hormones like cortisol and adrenaline to help you wake up. But for seniors, especially those with high blood pressure, heart disease, or diabetes, this hormonal shift can be overwhelming. The combination of a cold environment, standing too quickly, and the shock of sudden water exposure can lead to lightheadedness, loss of balance, or even a heart attack. Studies from the American Heart Association have shown that the early morning is when most strokes and heart attacks occur. Why? Because the body is going from a state of rest to alertness. And for an aging heart, the transition can be stressful. Add a cold shower to that equation, and you've got a recipe for disaster. Even warm water doesn't completely eliminate the danger if your bathroom is cold or your body isn't fully awake. Have you ever felt that sudden head rush when stepping out of bed, or a sharp chill when walking into the bathroom first thing in the morning? That's your body warning you. So, what can you do about it? Try delaying your shower by an hour or two. Let your body fully awaken. Eat something light, hydrate, and get your blood flowing gently. If you live in a colder region, warm the bathroom beforehand. Use non-slip mats and shower chairs if necessary. And avoid locking the bathroom door in case you need help. These simple changes can save your life or the life of someone you love. Now, I want to hear from you. Do you shower early in the morning? Have you ever felt dizzy or chilled while bathing at that time? Let's create a space where everyone over 60 can share their routines, help one another, and feel less alone. Your comment could help someone avoid a dangerous accident tomorrow. Topic 4. The hidden danger of showering. You might not think twice about it. You wake up, feel fine, and head straight to the bathroom to start your morning shower. But if you're over 60, and especially if you're managing diabetes or just tend to skip breakfast, there's a hidden threat lurking in that routine: low blood sugar. It's silent. It creeps in without warning, and combined with a hot, steamy shower, it can make you faint in a matter of minutes. Let's talk about Jen. She's 68, a retired school teacher from Charleston, South Carolina. Jen has always been a morning person. She wakes up at 5:30, makes her bed, and steps into the shower before having anything to eat. But one morning, she began feeling lightheaded under the warm water. Her vision blurred, her hands felt shaky, and she collapsed. She woke up minutes later on the floor, cold, wet, and disoriented. Paramedics told her it was likely due to a sudden drop in of blood sugar, what they call hypoglycemia. As we age, our body becomes more sensitive to changes in blood sugar. Seniors may not metabolize glucose as efficiently, especially if they're on medications like insulin or sulfonylureas for diabetes. But here's the real kicker. Even people without diabetes can experience low blood sugar in the morning, especially if they ate very little the night before. And when your body is running on empty, stepping into a hot shower can cause your blood vessels to dilate rapidly, dropping your blood pressure and sending you crashing to the floor. It's important to understand how the body works in the early hours. Overnight fasting means your blood sugar is at its lowest when you wake up. Your brain depends heavily on glucose. If levels are too low, you might experience confusion, dizziness, blurred vision, sweating, or even fainting. Combine that with the heat of a shower, which pulls blood to the surface of your skin, and you have a perfect storm. But here's the good news. It's easily preventable. All it takes is a small change in your routine. Eat a light snack before you shower, half a banana, a slice of toast, or a glass of milk. Something to signal to your body that fuel is coming. Wait 15 to 20 minutes after eating before stepping into the shower, especially if you've ever felt lightheaded in the past. Hydration also plays a role. Drink a glass of water after waking. This not only helps your kidneys start functioning after a night's rest, but also helps stabilize your system. A well-hydrated body regulates blood pressure and sugar more efficiently. Now let me ask you, have you ever felt weak or shaky in the shower? Do you eat before bathing in the morning or skip it like most people? Share your habits in the comments. This might be the kind of conversation that saves a life. You never know who's reading your words and realizing they're not alone. Number 3. Why showering? Right after taking blood pressure, medication can be dangerous for seniors. It's early morning. You've just taken your daily blood pressure pill, something millions of seniors do every day across the world. It's part of your routine. Maybe you take it with a sip of water, maybe with your tea, and then, like clockwork, you walk over to the bathroom and step into a warm shower. It feels normal. It feels harmless. But what if I told you that this simple act, showering right after taking your blood pressure medication, could put you at serious risk? Risk of dizziness, risk of sudden falls, risk of blackouts, risk of strokes, even risk of heart failure in severe cases. Here's the part most people don't understand. Blood pressure. Medication is designed to lower your pressure. Yes, but when you combine that with the natural effect of hot water, which also lowers your pressure, the result can be dangerously low blood pressure, or what doctors call hypotension. And for older adults over 60, the consequences of that drop can be catastrophic. Think about it. By the time you hit 60 or 70, your arteries aren't as elastic as they once were. Your heart may not respond as quickly to pressure changes. Your nervous system may be slower to adjust. You may already have balance issues or be more prone to dehydration. Now you throw in a medication that lowers your pressure even further. Then you step into a hot, steamy shower. Your blood vessels expand. Your heart rate slows. Blood starts pooling in your legs instead of reaching your brain. Suddenly you feel weak, dizzy, confused, or worse, you black out. This isn't just theory. It's happening every day. In fact, according to a CDC report, over 36 million older adults fall each year in the United States alone, and medications like antihypertensives are one of the top risk factors. And many of those falls, they happen in the bathroom. More than 80% of injuries that happen at home occur in or around the bathroom. Why? Because it's wet, it's slippery, and when you mix low blood pressure with steam and heat, you've got a perfect storm for disaster. Let me introduce you to John, a 74-year-old retired postman from San Diego. He's been managing his hypertension for over 20 years. He's diligent, takes his medication every morning at 6 a.m. sharp. He's in good shape for his age. Walks every day, eats well. But 2 months ago, John had a scare. He took his medication as usual, drank a glass of water and went to shower. Within 5 minutes, his vision blurred. He felt lightheaded. The next thing he knew, he was waking up on the floor with a sharp pain in his shoulder. He had fallen hard. X-rays later revealed a fractured collarbone. It took him weeks to recover, and the doctors finally explained the cause: post-medication hypertension, worsened by the hot shower. John had no idea that his daily routine could be putting him in such danger. So what's the science behind this? Blood pressure medications like ACE inhibitors, beta blockers, diuretics, or calcium channel blockers all work in different ways. But most of them have the same end goal: to reduce pressure in your arteries, so your heart doesn't have to work as hard. That's a good thing if managed correctly. But when the medication first kicks in, especially if taken on an empty stomach, it can lower your pressure quickly. This is called first dose effect in medical terms. Now add a hot shower into the mix. Hot water causes your skin's blood vessels to open up, pulling blood away from your core organs and brain. Your pressure drops even more. You may not feel it at first, but suddenly you're lightheaded. You can't think clearly. You feel weak. And if you fall, you could hit your head, break a bone, or worse. Now here's the scary part. This doesn't just happen the first time you take medication. It can happen any time, especially if your dosage changes, if you're dehydrated, or if your body is already under stress. Even something like mild dehydration from sleeping through the night can tip the balance. But there's hope. You're not powerless here. You can make a simple change that could literally save your life. First, wait at least 30 to 60 minutes after taking your blood pressure medication before you shower. This gives the medication time to begin working, while allowing your body to adjust more gradually. Don't rush into the shower right after swallowing your pill. Give yourself a little cushion of time. Second, make sure you've eaten something light beforehand. A small breakfast or snack can stabilize your blood sugar and prevent the compounded effects of both low pressure and low glucose. Remember, your body performs best when it's fueled. Even a banana, some toast, or a little oatmeal can make a big difference. Third, monitor your blood pressure regularly. Know your numbers. If your pressure is already low before taking your medication, consult your doctor. You might need a lower dose. And don't skip meals or water. Hydration is key to keeping your pressure balanced. Fourth, cool it down a little. Your shower doesn't have to be freezing, but avoid using scalding hot water. Lukewarm is safer and gentler on your circulatory system. And finally, talk to your doctor about the best time to take your medication. For some people, nighttime may actually be safer. There's no one-size-fits-all, so personalizing your routine with professional guidance is the smart thing to do. Now let me ask you something. Have you ever felt strange after taking your medication? Maybe a little dizzy or tired? Have you ever fainted or had a close call in the bathroom? Share your story in the comments. Don't be embarrassed. Your experience might save someone else. We're a family here at Daily Health. 24. We speak up to help each other live longer, safer and stronger. And if this message hit home for you, hit that like button. Leave a comment. Tell someone about this. You might literally save a life today. The more engagement this video gets, the more YouTube shares it with people who desperately need to hear it. Your small action creates a ripple that can change someone's entire future. Number 2, why showering right after meals is dangerous for seniors over 60. You've just finished lunch. Maybe it was something light, like a sandwich and a cup of tea, or maybe a heavier meal, some rice, chicken, a little soup. You sit back, feeling full and a little sleepy. Then, because you want to freshen up or get ready for an afternoon nap, you decide to take a quick shower. It seems harmless. You've done it for years, maybe decades. But here's the hidden danger almost nobody talks about. Showering right after meals, especially for seniors, can put your health at serious risk. Why? Because after you eat, your body automatically starts sending extra blood to your stomach and intestines to help with digestion. This is called postprandial hyperemia, a natural, necessary process. Your blood is literally being redirected from other parts of your body to your digestive system to help break down and absorb nutrients from your food. But now, imagine what happens when you step into a warm or hot shower. The heat causes your blood vessels, especially in your skin, to expand. Blood rushes to the skin to cool your body down. You start sweating. Your heart works harder to manage this new demand. Meanwhile, your stomach is still trying to digest your food. Suddenly, your body is in a tug-of-war between two different systems. Your digestive tract and your skin, and your brain and heart might not get enough blood as a result. This can lead to a sudden drop in blood pressure called postprandial hypertension. For a younger person, it might just feel like fatigue. But for someone over 60, it can cause dizziness, nausea, fainting, heart palpitations, or even strokes. Yes, strokes. Because when your brain doesn't get enough oxygen-rich blood during this kind of pressure drop, the risk increases dramatically. Let me tell you about Maria. She's 76 years old and lives just outside Cleveland, Ohio. She's a retired nurse, ironically. One quiet afternoon, after enjoying a hearty bowl of beef stew and bread, she walked straight into the bathroom to take a warm shower. She'd done it hundreds of times before, but that day something felt off. Within 5 minutes, her hands felt tingly, her vision blurred. She reached for the towel bar and blacked out. Her daughter found her 20 minutes later, curled on the floor, disoriented and confused. After a full hospital check, the doctors confirmed what happened. Her blood pressure had plummeted from a combination of digestion and heat. She had nearly had a stroke, and this isn't rare. Studies show that 1 in 3 seniors over the age of 65 experiences a drop in blood pressure after eating. It's more common in people with hypertension, diabetes, Parkinson's disease, or autonomic nervous system disorders, all of which are more likely in older age. Combine that with the effects of hot water and a standing position, and your risk for fainting or falls skyrockets. But here's the good news. This risk is 100% preventable with a few small adjustments to your routine. First, wait at least 30 to 60 minutes after eating before showering. This gives your body enough time to focus on digestion first. Let your meal settle, sit, read, listen to music. Let the blood do its work in the gut before demanding it do something else. Second, stay hydrated. Dehydration can make postprandial hypertension much worse. A glass of water after meals helps keep your blood volume stable. That way, your body has enough to distribute between the gut and skin when the time comes. Third, avoid very hot showers. Keep the water warm or lukewarm. Hot showers cause more blood vessel expansion and a sharper drop in pressure. Lukewarm water is easier on your body and still feels good. Fourth, if you're on blood pressure or heart medication, talk to your doctor about the timing. Some medications like beta blockers or alpha blockers can exaggerate the effects of post-meal blood pressure drops. You might need to space your doses more carefully around meal and shower times. And fifth, listen to your body. If you ever feel lightheaded, weak, or strange after eating or during showers, stop immediately and sit down. Never try to push through the feeling. That's how most falls happen, because we ignore the warning signs. Now I want to hear from you. Have you ever felt faint or weak after eating? Do you notice it more now than when you were younger? How do you time your meals and showers? Let us know in the comments, because your experience might mirror what someone else is going through right now. And they're just waiting to know they're not alone. We're building a community here at Daily Health. 24. A safe space for seniors to share, learn, and protect each other from these hidden dangers. If this part of the video helped you, please like it, and more importantly, leave a comment, because your comment might start a conversation that changes someone's routine and saves their life. Also, feel free to share this video with friends or family members who are over 60. The more people know about these simple but powerful adjustments, the more independent and safe our community becomes. You never know who you might help by sharing something as small as this. Number 1. Why showering right after a meal could be dangerous for seniors. Imagine this. Jen, a 68-year-old grandmother from Tampa, Florida, just finished a lovely lunch with her family. She had some grilled chicken, sweet potatoes, and a glass of water. Feeling satisfied, she heads straight to the bathroom for a warm shower to relax before her afternoon nap. She thinks it's just part of winding down, but within minutes of standing under the steam, her chest begins to feel tight, her heart races slightly, and her legs grow heavy. She sits on the edge of the tub, confused, wondering what just happened. What Jen didn't know is that she walked straight into a biological tug-of-war inside. Her body, one that seniors are more vulnerable to than ever. You see, when you eat, your body redirects a large portion of your blood flow to your digestive organs. Your stomach, liver, intestines, and pancreas become the center of attention. Blood is diverted from the skin, muscles, and extremities toward the gut to help you digest and absorb your meal. That's perfectly normal. But here's the danger: showering immediately after a meal, especially a hot shower, pulls blood in the opposite direction. Warm water causes your blood vessels near the skin to expand in an effort to cool you down. Your body suddenly starts diverting blood away from your internal organs toward the surface of your body, your arms, legs, and skin. Now think about that. Your digestive system needs blood. Your skin is now demanding blood. Your brain and heart also need blood to function, but you've only got so much to go around, and your circulation isn't as efficient as it used to be in your 30s or 40s. This sudden redistribution of blood can lead to a sharp drop in blood pressure, lightheadedness, dizziness, nausea, or even fainting. In some cases, it can trigger angina or irregular heart rhythms in seniors with underlying heart disease. This phenomenon is known as postprandial hypotension, a drop in blood pressure after eating, which is more common in older adults, and it can be made worse by combining it with warm showers, especially in a standing position. Think about it: standing still, steam rising, heat expanding your blood vessels, and digestion already pulling your resources inward. It's a dangerous combination that most people never even consider. So what should you do instead? Wait, that's the simplest answer. Give yourself at least 60 to 90 minutes after eating before stepping into the shower. Let your food begin digesting. Let your blood circulation stabilize. This is not just about comfort. It's about survival and safety. You're not being paranoid. You're being proactive. During that wait time, take a walk around the house. Sit by the window. Read a bit. Call a friend. Let your body do its work in peace. Showering a bit later will still refresh you, but now it will do so without putting your heart and brain in danger. And don't forget, if you take medications for high blood pressure, diabetes, or digestive issues, you may be even more prone to blood pressure fluctuations after meals. Talk to your doctor about the best schedule for your medications and your bathing habits. There's nothing wrong with asking. In fact, it shows you care about staying independent, strong and smart about your health. Have you ever felt tired, faint, or shaky after a shower that came right after a meal? Have you ever noticed that your heart feels funny or your energy suddenly disappears after combining the two? Share your experiences in the comments. You might help someone else recognize a warning sign they didn't understand before. Let's keep growing this circle of care. You're not just a viewer. You're part of a family here on Daily Health 24.